Alright, check it out. Man, it's 12 o'clock at night right now. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm sleeping on the floor of my office because I've had Omicron for the last whatever amount of days, 5 days or something like this now. And I don't want to give it to my girlfriend. And I wanted to show you what success looks like. So check this out. It's 12 o'clock on a Saturday night, and I'm about to start reading this book called Barefoot and Fester. If you can see this, I've put a piece of money as the bookmarker. And, you know, when you're going for what it is you want in life, you really got to do whatever it takes. And you kind of sometimes, like, not in a wishy-washy woo-woo way, like follow your intuition, but like, you know, when you want something bad enough, it doesn't matter what time it is, how you're feeling, where you're at, how you're feeling that day. Like, you just know you want to do whatever it takes to get there. And right now, I'm on a mission to create the freedom lifestyle, to cover my expenses with a passive income, and do that through multiple strings of passive incomes. So really understanding I love, there's a part in this book where he said that there's a lot of people, like you don't have to be smart to make money. Because he said there's a lot of smart people that are broke, but there's a lot of people that haven't passed high school that are multi-millionaires, because it doesn't come down to intelligence, rather it comes down to your behaviors. And so he says there's people that are basically groundhogs, where they do the same thing day in and day out and expecting a change, you know, but like you gotta, if you want the things to change in your life, you have to change the things in your life, you know. And part of that is sometimes doing things like staying up at 12 at night. Now, to be honest, I'm up right now because I'm just so inspired by a documentary I just watched. But yeah, just like you gotta do whatever it takes. And I wanted to capture this moment because it's really ironic, you know, like I'm lying in the office with Omicron, 12 at night, it's on a Saturday night, you know, like people my age or people here on the island, you know, they're out partying, drinking right now. And here I am lying in the office floor reading about money. And there's just like a huge irony right now because of where I would be like this time 7 years ago, you know, or 8 years ago. I'd be partying right now at this time, you know, like just wasted. And how different my life is now. And you know, although it has changed quite drastically, and yeah, you know what's interesting, like I heard this guy by the name of Tate Speech say, like, you can't lie that your life's not as fun when you're sober. Like, you'd be lying if you said your life's fun. And he's actually got a really good point. Like, I don't experience the level of fun that I used to feel or experience when I was wasted. But I will tell you this. When you don't drink and you go sober, there's an experience of contentment, peace, joy that sustains, and you don't go as high and you don't go as low. So it's kind of a trade-off, right? When you gain one thing, you lose one too. So yeah, I don't have the crazy nights anymore, and the laughs that I used to create and the crazy stories I used to create. But at the same time, I am a lot better off now. So I would not be where I am today, even though I'm lying on the floor right now. I would not be where I am today if I didn't make the choices I've made. And so I just wanted to capture this moment to bring you along the journey and show you, like, these are the types of things that I do in order to go where I'm going. So it's fun to, like, bring you along and show you, you know, like, I'm about to just dive right into this book at like 12 at night, you know, on a Saturday. So yeah, are you willing to do what it takes? Well, these are the types of things you gotta do. All right, and I love it. Check this book out. It's called like Barefoot Investor. You know, the Barefoot Investor. I remember I was like, I remember looking down at my feet at 25 when I had work boots on, and I'm like, I'll just say, I was in a fucking warehouse, and I hated what I was doing, and I was like, looking down at my feet, and I had work boots on, and I was like, I'm never making money again with these goddamn work boots. I'd done construction jobs up until the age of 25, and I was just like, I'm done with this. So then I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll start making money in like business shoes or different shoes. And then I started making money in like kind of businessy shoes, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to be a stiff. Like, I'm not trying to be a stiff guy. So then I was like, you know what? I want to do business in bare feet. And now check it out. I'm in Bali, and I'm reading and learning from the Barefoot Investor, which I don't really know why he's called that, but I imagine that's because he's like a chill guy or something, you know, like, you know that Richard Branson's, like, you ever see him sometimes at like his events and stuff, he's the only guy in bare feet, you know, which is like really interesting, really down, like, kind of, I'd be really curious to talk to that guy. But like, you see all these other people in business wear, and this guy's in bare feet. And so, yeah, I'm on my way, man. I'm on my way. I'm right there, brother. And I wanted to bring you along the journey and show you what it takes to become a barefoot investor. So, about to dive in. I'll keep you posted, and on the practice and the what I've been learning, and then hopefully you can start applying some of this to your journey as well, man, so that you can raise as I raise, because I want us to raise together. By the way, that's my goal for you, is as I raise my vibe, as I raise my life, as my life raises, I want yours. Not in the way that it's going where mine is, because it's my unique life and you have a different life, but where in whatever position you're in, I want you to like come along with me. Obviously it's up to you to what you do with your life, but I want you to come along with me so that you know what I'm learning, maybe you can apply just one thing, you know, maybe it's just one sentence that you hear from me, or you see one thing that I'm doing and you're like, yo, that like really inspired me. And yeah, you can make you're like, that one thing just like really helped me that one time, you know. And I want you to tell me at like some point, like 3 years from now or something, you know, where you're like, yo, you may come meet me for the first time, or you've known me for a while, and then we just somehow come across each other, and you're like, hey, you know what, that one thing you said that one time in that one video, which in my mind I'm like, what video, where was it, what was I doing, where was I was what? And you're gonna say to me, yo, that really helped me. And I'm gonna be like, nice, like, thank you for telling me that, man, that's why I was doing it, you know. Like, I want you to win. I want you to win, because the energy I direct towards you is coming back towards me, you know. So it's a karmic cycle. So I just genuinely love this stuff, you know. I wouldn't be filming at this time, reading a book at this time, you know, if I wouldn't have a love or a passion for this stuff. So I just want you to win. And so yeah, just like as I grow, I want you to grow with me, man, because like as we lift, you know, like, it's just great to have people rise with you, you know. A lot of people try to rise by cutting other people down, and I just think your support network is so much stronger if you like grow other people as you grow too, you know. So I don't know, like, I just like seeing you win. There's just something about it, you know, like when you tell me you have your wins, and when you're excited, but also if you have your lows, you know, too, and you'll see me like my lows too. I show you some of my lows as well, you know. But when you win and you tell me that you win, like, that just pumps me up, man, because I want you to win, you know. I really do. That's like what's at my heart. So enough with this. Have an awesome time. If you're watching this at night, good night. If you're watching this in the morning, good morning. But I'm going to read this right now and let this puppy sink into the subconscious mind and wake up. And then I look outside, and there's a sign as soon as I get out this door that says think passive. You know, my mind's on the money right now. And I'm going to decode this one. It's time to decode the money machine. And, you know, do it with integrity and a conscious mind. So with that, take care. Peace.